Longer me. Today we went to Shin-Yokohama. Everyone looked so tired because of the hot weather. This is the cool manhole lid of Yokohama. Upon arriving, we felt hungry, so we started off with a brunch in Shin-Yokohama. Looking at its interior, it has a classic Japanese-American retro cafe vibe. It is well known for its hand-drip coffee and comes with a tiny milk jug. This coffee is 650 yen, refill is half price. More expensive than the standard coffee in Japan, but I must say it lives up to their name. It's really good. For appetizer, we got their fruit sando. Contemporary sandos usually come without jam and have more cream. Look at the wrapping paper. It really left a retro impression to me. Here came our meals. Some of the sets came with a soufflé pancake. It truly felt like a traditional Japanese cafe with an American twist. This is a Japanese classic dish, a set meal of croquette and bacon that comes with pasta, salad, and rice. We also got their recommended autumn dish. It is a classic beef dish with demi-glace sauce, another one of their autumn dish. Inside is risotto with mozzarella cheese. It got this fluffy egg on top of the risotto. It's so soft and airy. This is their gratin dish. The browned crust looks rather mild in color. Tasty but need more crunch. We had 2 stacks of soufflé pancake for our dessert. Under the chestnut is vanilla ice cream and whipped cream. It was not as jiggly as I expected. There is also sweet syrup for its topping. Upon slicing them, I noticed that they were pretty solid. It was dry and not as light as I thought. Bon appetit! This is the Ramen Museum in Shin-Yokohama. It has ramen bowls on top. They also display the moving chopsticks for its front display. This museum is the first food theme park in the world. Inside, there is a brief explanation of what ramen is. It is a noodle dish that is originated from China and has been fused into Japanese cuisines. This is a typical Japanese ramen cart. Next to it is a model of your typical Japanese ramen seller that you'll often see it in old mangas such as Doraemon. There is also a variety of ramen display from all over Japan. They might look similar, but they differ largely in their toppings and broths. There are also a huge range of instant ramen collection. Some of them are also sold in their gift shop. These are old magazines that highlight ramen culture. Look at the great variety of the ramen bowls. This path leads us to the back of the museum where you can make your own instant cup ramen. This is the ramen workshop. Here we can pick our own ramen cover. Sugoman is a popular ramen brand. It means amazing ramen. Their mascot here is these 3 masked guys that is based on lucha libre. In Japan, it is essential to have a mascot in their brand. There are also other generic covers with the name of the place and the seasonal ones. Then we went to the basement. In their second basement, there is a replica of Old Town Tokyo, where it houses 9 ramen restaurants. Looking at their architectural designs, the decorations, the lights, the billboard signs, and the pretend night sky, it oozes the old 80s Asian city vibes. The old-fashioned ambience made me feel like I was thrown to the past. Look at the posters, the pretend hanging clothes, the windows, the hanging lights, the dirty industrial architecture. I personally like how they made the twilight sky. Each element that is exhibited here really sets the ambience of the place, and there are more to it. For example, this clothes stall replica, the neon lights of a pachinko parlor, and the old movie posters. This is one of the restaurants here, with its old signages, the messy wires, and the dirty frosted windows. I just love how the tiny details entirely make the place. We also looked around the first basement, checking out their old motorbike, the mailing post, and the mascots of the old ice cream shop. There is a small lane here that really depicts Japan at its industrial period. We circled the small lane, immersing ourselves in the environment and the atmosphere. Look at this grocery stall. They really did a good job in depicting it. During this industrial time, the town wasn't planned well enough, and hygiene was more of an afterthought. Before long, we were back to the entrance. We continued our journey to Yokohama. They must be really tired since we walked a lot. After some time, we arrived in Yokohama. It is a port and a modern trading city, so it's surrounded by bodies of water, bridges, and skyscrapers. going down to the city and entering the streets of Yokohama. We walked through the neighborhood. Compared to Shin-Yokohama, the city is more modern and developed. Resting for a bit, we did walk a lot. We were almost at the city center. That's the Minato Mirai building and the Yokohama Ferris wheel. Yokohama was the first city I visited on my first trip to Japan. So the old memories came flooding back on this visit. It made me reminisce about that time. We bumped into an event, but we didn't go in there. Next to the event, there's a warehouse that has been repurposed to be a shopping center. We just walked around the park and enjoyed the view of Yokohama Bay while stopping and resting at one point. The view of the sea from Yokohama and the bridges did remind me of Sydney. It was especially so after I saw this bridge. As a trading city, it has a lot of Western influence. Walking to our next destination, the walking was too long for the elderly, so we took this bus to reach our destination. It looks like a tram. We arrived in the Chinatown and walked to its north gate. As expected of a Chinatown, the street is always bustling and always filled with a lot of restaurants, as Chinese believe that having delicious food draw family and other relationships closer. Food definitely is the integral part of our daily life. This was where we had our dinner this time. The diner is on the second floor. This restaurant has a really good xiaolongbao meal set, which is 990 yen per set. Really cheap. This set has grilled pork and barbecue pork on rice and comes with this sour soup. Each set comes with 2 pieces of xiaolongbao, a small bowl of salad, and a coconut pudding as the dessert. Served chilled, it was so good and refreshing. This is the wonton noodle set. It has become our favorite here. It comes with fried rice instead of soup. We also had this crispy noodle set that comes with a bowl of soup. The color of the noodle looks good, but it clumps together. I would call it sticky noodle rather than crispy. The taste is just like what you'd expect from your local Chinese restaurants. With the many sides and a dessert on each set, it is a really good deal. Bon appetit! After dinner, we walked to this side and saw the morning sun gate. The impressive gate stands gloriously. Back at the station and heading back to our accommodation. We had a really good time in Japan. It is going to be one of my precious memories and once-in-a-lifetime experience with them. Hi everyone, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to motivate me. If the videos inspire you, please leave some comments to let me know what you think about them. And please share them too. Thank you very much. I appreciate you.